A federal judge has ruled NFL running back Adrian Peterson should be reinstated following his suspension for attacking his 4-year-old son. The Minnesota Vikings star pleaded no contest in November to the misdemeanor charge of recklessly assaulting his 4-year-old boy. He avoided jail, but the NFL suspended him on paid leave. It is not known if the league will heed the judge's ruling and reinstate the athlete or launch an appeal. Spokesman Brian McCarthy said the league would review the decision. Peterson used a wooden implement to discipline his son in May after the boy pushed another of his children off a motorbike video game. The incident resulted in cuts and bruises to the boy's back, buttocks, legs and scrotum, local media report. Peterson was put on probation and fined $4,000, £2,500. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell ordered his suspension until at least April 15, a decision that was later upheld by arbitrator Harold Henderson. Failure of duty. The NFL Players Association filed a lawsuit arguing the men had acted outside their authority by suspending Peterson. Punishment for players involved in domestic violence disputes was increased last August from a 2-game ban to 6 games under the league's personal conduct policy. But the NFLPA argued the prior standard of punishment should have been applied to Peterson because the attack on his son happened before the rule change. District Judge David Doty overruled the suspension on Thursday. He said that Mr. Henderson failed to meet his duty and improperly applied the new disciplinary policy to Peterson. The executive director of the NFLPA, DeMaurice Smith, said in a statement the decision was a victory for the rule of law, due process, and fairness. This is yet another example why neutral arbitration is good for our players, good for the owners, and good for our game, Mr. Smith said. Peterson has expressed some uneasiness about returning to the Vikings, telling ESPN in a recent interview he felt betrayed by the organization while on paid leave.